Have you ever wondered what this Convert for Smart Filters option is here inside the filter menu inside Photoshop? And the next obvious question is there such a thing as a dumb filter? Well, let's find out. Here inside the Layers panel, I have a very simple composition. The cafe on this layer just here, and on top of that is the customer layer just here. So combined, that's the result just here. Now I'm generally liking the composition, but the background's pretty noisy. I'm thinking I would like to blur it to make her pop out of the composition. So I'll select the cafe layer, filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Let's apply a nice 10 pixel blur, choose OK. Now let's say I save this and reopen it tomorrow, and I'm thinking, ooh, I've really overdone the blurring just here. Well, there's no way to back out of this. That filter change was permanent. In other words, this was a destructive change, or in other words, a dumb filter. So let's back up just there with the Command and Control Z. So if I select that cafe layer again, and I come up to Filter, Convert for Smart Filters, visually nothing changes out here, but we see this little icon pop up in the bottom right corner of the cafe layer. So this action just here, Filter, Convert for Smart Filters, has just turned this thing into a smart object. And a smart object can't be harmed by transformations or the application of filters. Now, if I undo one step just here, you can see we're back to our original layer just there. If I right mouse click on this layer and choose Convert to Smart Object, I get a smart object and I get the exact same result had I gone up to Filter, Convert for Smart Filters. So the wording is different, but the result is exactly the same. Odd, I know. Okay, so now that we've chosen Convert for Smart Filters and turned this thing into a smart object, let's go back to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur, apply our 10 pixel blur, choose OK. So there's the same result as before, but check out my Layers panel just now. We see this little entry down here for Gaussian Blur. I can actually turn that off and back on, and I can even double click on the entry for Gaussian Blur and bring the radius down to something like 5, choose OK. So you can see I've been able to reduce the blur, so my entire working process now is non-destructive. So these smart filters are fantastic because it means I can easily change those filters after the fact. I hope that helps you with your designing here inside of Photoshop, guys. Catch you later.